Hey guys, Tim the handyman here. Hey, I wanted to hit a GFCI video, and I wanted to do a few more things just to kind of show you how these things work on my tabletop. So it just kind of gives you a little more insight in how that works. So what I'm going to do basically is take just a power cord, and what you like, this would be kind of almost like to be the wire that you'd have coming from the wall inside the box, right? So if just kind of doing for demonstration purposes. So what we're going to do is hook this guy up. This is what's called your line side of the device. So this is where your power comes in, and this is the load side. So if I want to put a device like another outlet, put this guy together, and make sure when you're skinning your wire, if you don't know how much to skin, there's a little guide on here that'll tell you, hey, do this much or whatever. So right on the back of these things. So all right. Here's your comment on your silver wire, on your silver lug. So this will be coming on the line side of the device. And that's where your incoming power goes. That's what the line side is. And you always, for a GFCI, you always got to have a ground put in there. If you don't put one in there, it won't give you a proper reading. So just for your demonstration purposes, I'm going to plug this guy in. I'm hot here and here, so I'm going to hook up this guy right here and then show you the different pieces to it. Okay, so as I told you, I've got power here, so I run it into here. Real quick in my tester, I'll show you. Again, it's in good shape. 2 lights indicating it's properly wired. And then what I want to show you is that I'm going to pull this guy's power. So what I want to show you is that the inner workings of this thing. So this is how it's supposed to work. Just to protect this one, it trips power really quickly. Okay, so now and then if you want to add a device, like if you need an outlet downstream of this thing to be GFI protected, then you just simply hook it into the load side of the device. Okay, what I want to show you real quick is that for this to be protected, this device here is going to be downstream this guy here. So for this guy right here to be protected with this device here, I need to put him on the load side. And if you look at these things, they'll tell you, all you got to do is read the instructions. You got load on this side, line on this side. But if you don't know what you're doing, hey, feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to help any way you need. All right. So now that we're doing that, we're putting this into the load side of the device. All right. And what that's going to do is allow me to have just a standard here, but it will be GFCI protected. And I will show you how. Now what I've got here, I'm just going to explain. I've got no power to it yet. So I've got everything's hooked up. Now keep in mind, this is your line, so this is your power side coming in. This is our bench power that we're just hooking up to an extension cord. And then for this guy here, right here, this is a standard. But for it to be GFCI protected, you simply come into the load side of the GFCI, and then it'll give that protection to this device too. Okay, let's run the test and show you what happens. Everything's hot. Okay, so what I'm going to do, take my nifty little tester here and plug him in here. Being careful I don't zap myself, because I've got live wires and stuff. So you see how that's protected, correct? Okay, so I'm going to trip this, and it tripped the GFI. So that's exactly what it's supposed to do. So there you go. All right, so I restored power. So just to show you, so this guy is GFCI protected by going to the load side of this device. So, and I'm gonna hit trip this little guy here, and you see it kills that. So this guy will trip if he has any problems or whatever, and he'll kill this whole line. So just so you know, kind of if you have an outlet in your kitchen, typically what these guys are going to be is the GFCIs in there. The outlets that I have in mine are just standard because I've got GFCI breakers, which are a hell of a lot more expensive. So if you can do the GFCIs, then do that. But sometimes code and where I'm at calls for the GFCI breakers. So. All right, guys. Well, listen, I hope you find this helpful. If I can be of service, if you have any questions, if you got something you want to talk about, or you want to have me go over, I'd be happy to, show you anything I can, and then look forward to chatting with you. So hit me up. And then if you like these videos, give me a like or subscribe. I look forward to chatting with you some more.